It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're underway from Kansas City. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And have him gain up about a handful there. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He has it at the 22. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Texans football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stroud of the air to start us off. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on to a well-placed hit like that one.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Stroud off the play fake. Diggs there to bring it in. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Cut by Diggs. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. On the ground again with Mixon. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the play, and that brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Running for it, Mixon. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they bring him down around the 34. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
It didn't look great, but it still counts all the same as this one goes through bottom right.
Well, all you can do is shake his head and laugh a little bit after that one. Not sure what happened on that kick. Should never really in this league hit the crossbar from that distance. But fortunately for him and his team, there's no style points on the stat sheet.
First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. A first down carry for Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. It's Pacheco again. Jukes one defender, and he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Pacheco on third. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Mahomes to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs go up 10-zip here in the first. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Justin Reed with the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Stroud. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. And it's a miss. The kick is no good, so this game stays at a 4-point differential. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run with Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 44. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 24. That one's complete to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeff Okudah with the INT. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it up.
Into the hands of Schultz. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 4. Collins there to grab it. Into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans parlay the interception into points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they locked in and try to stick him deep. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Edwards-Helaire. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On target to Worthy. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Taken down by Fuller Run Show Fanakasi. They don't get anything on first, and now they face 2nd and 15.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. But once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs trailing on the scoreboard. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here's Mahomes now. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed to Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. On the option, here's Mixon. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Mixon can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans will extend their lead as time expires in the half. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Second half. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, here's Stroud. Lays out left side and gets it. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them the chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Stroud from the pistol. He's got a man left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico Collins with a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. They give up the gut to Edwards-Helaire. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush...
They're on it. That's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now it's Stroud. He's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third down, 1 yard to go. And operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Going to the ground again on first. Has another lane. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans make it a 24-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Tony now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
2nd and 8. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The Chiefs offense stayed on the field. They're going to try for 2. Mahomes throwing for 2. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. We're through 3. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Keeping it with Mixon. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. On the ground again with Mixon. Past midfield to the 45. Hits the 20. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Now, I'd say some frustrations at the deficit bleeding over onto the field as they get rung up for the personal foul.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Frustration and emotion, right? You got to play with emotion, but you can't let emotion play you. And especially when you're digging out of a hole like they are.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He's got time here. Has a man, it's Edwards-Helaire. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, a give to Edwards-Helaire. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 31. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Texans have it as he records the 1st interception of his young career.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
A give to Mixon up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
It's mixed in on 2nd down. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Collins there to grab it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Has some daylight through the 40. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game,